What's up, everybody? Welcome back. All right. You guys loved the faith build so much and seemed to not care too much about the intelligence build. I went ahead and decided to swap back over to a faith build. We kind of have to start from scratch. We are going to go back to being fire, but the plus thing is we know exactly. Oh, excuse me. We know exactly what. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go with that. We know exactly what spells we want to go with for this faith build. So that's good there. Grab that. Now, starting off, this is actually an OP spell. Like, it's a phenomenal spell. Okay, grab that. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's a phenomenal spell. And I know what spells I'm going to go to, so hello? Oh, that's not good. Something's wrong. For whatever reason, it's not letting me interact with the gizmo that's supposed to let me equip my spell. Can I interact with the door? Yeah. It's just that, for whatever reason, is not letting me interact with it. System. Quit game. Let's see if we can figure out what's wrong with it. Like, that's weird. We should be getting way more than or we should be able to interact with that, and we're not being able to, so that's kind of a little concerning. Uh-oh. Is the whole game having issues? We may need to drop out of the game completely and come back in. Okay. There we go. Yeah, at first I thought this was like Catch Flame, this Flame Snap. I was like, oh man, this is going to be a point blank spell. It's not going to do very good. Yada, yada, yada. No, no, no. We do a lot of damage. Okay, let me see if I can fix that graphical real quick. We're usually on the 1920. And we'll put this to medium. Okay. Before we go do this, I apologize that we're having to waste time doing this, guys. That's usually not what I want to do. But I'd rather it look all nice and neat for you guys than constantly having issues. At least it loaded up faster that time. That's good. Here we go. Alright, so this is now a far away spell. Yes, it uses a lot more FP than, say, our Frost did. There we go. Got the knock. There we go. Done deal. We need 20 of those ethereal medallions. So whatever we can do to get them, that's what we want. It looks like I'm still having some graphicals. That item is not there, which is weird. I could have sworn that was a golden seed. There's supposed to be an item there, and I don't know why. But it's okay. We're just going to keep going. Not going to question it tonight, guys. We've got 5k runes. We'll sit at this, or we're not going to sit at the grace. We will collect it. Just in case, for whatever reason, I do terribly against this guy. I am going to try to be more of a pure caster, but we are going to go get the scythe. That was bad on my part. There we go. I had to use all my potions because I was doing terrible on that, but there we are. 3,600. And we found out while playing the spellcaster that the bird is the fastest, easiest way to get runes, period. Hey, what's going on? I don't know what you mean by Finley, though. But welcome to the channel. Alright, let's sit down. This is where we're going to get the horse so we can really start getting into the content. There's a lot of crazy jumps in this game. Yeah. Alright, Crimson Flask. We're going to get 2 more flasks. There we go. That's going to be the lantern. This one is torrent. Okay, here we go. And there we go. Up. We got a few more days. And then Night Rain comes out, guys. I am super stoked for Night Rain, man. I am counting down the days. Okay, got the inventory. Pop this. That puts us up to 20k. Level up. We'll go to 20. 15. Nah, that's not going to make that big of a difference. Let's just put it into mind. There we go. I just wanted to give us some more health too. But we need mind for spellcasting. Okay, so it looks like that didn't fix the graphical issues we were having earlier. So I do apologize. Where you want to go right now? I don't think I understand what you're asking. We're going to go pick up the weapon we're going to be using for this run. And then from there, we are going to ow. We are going to get this weapon right here for our run. And then we are going to be doing bosses because we need to get 20 of the ethereal shards so that we can get the spells that I'm wanting to get. So, now that we have the weapon, we are headed over this way. Please don't step on me, big guy. And actually, here in a minute, we're going to go run and buy a spell from the Church of Vows. It is a heal spell that is crazy overpowered for our level. It heals us faster than poison damage can do damage. So. Probably should have sat down at the grace, but... it's fine. Ooh, we got the Great Horn Hammer right off the rip. That's nice. Ow! And there we go. Alright, both of those dudes are down. Yeah, the spell we need to buy from the Church of Vows is 5k. Take out that side. Take out that side. And took out that guy. Now, the Fire Mage is super powerful. It's great. Plus, there's quite a bit of fire incantations. We won't get a lot of them off the get-go, to be honest. But there are some that we can get really early on that are extremely powerful. And one that I want to get as soon as possible, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now with getting the medallions, is I want to get the Mesmer fire spell, because it's actually pretty impressive. Look at that. Already up to 3,000 runes. Nice. Because one of the things I really want to do too is, as quickly as possible, I want to get to Mog's Palace so that we can rune farm. And then we also need to farm for better armor. Alright, now we'll sit at the Grace though, so I don't have to waste a potion that I may need for this fight. This guy is not fun. I don't like this guy. Now, if we take out this boss and it gives us 5k runes, we're going to take a quick detour. I shouldn't say quick. We're going to take a detour to go get the healing spell that I want. Oh. There it is. Like, these guys are definitely not fun, but once you get the mechanic of the fight down, they are super simple. And I didn't see what my runes were at. Dang it. Yep, we are at 5k, so we will be back here. We're gonna go buy that spell from the Church of Vows. It takes a hot second to get there because it's where they start us out for this mod, but the spell is so good. And for only 5k runes, which is really simple to get, honestly, it's a devastatingly powerful heal. Like, I would recommend, if you're going to do like a paladin build or any kind of build that's going to rely on faith heals, this is 100% the heal you need to get as soon as possible. Oh. There we go. Yeah, at least pick that up. Whew. Alright. Now this is going to be a long run because we got to go into Laernia and then go up halfway through Laernia too. Okay. Also, just to let you guys know, this will probably be a semi-short stream today. my one of my nephews wants to play Tiny Tina's Wonderlands with me. We have played that on this channel, so if you're interested in seeing that, it is on the channel. But they've never played it before. I let them play on my PlayStation a little bit. They loved it, so I got it for them on their Xbox. And then we're gonna figure out how to play together so that we can have a little fun playing a game together. It is nighttime, so we are going to absolutely piss off the Knight Rider over here. There you go. One of the things that, if you guys haven't seen these streams before for Reborn, they made it to where the Knight Cavalry is 100% hyper aggressive now. There's also a Death Knight that wanders right there. Oh. There we go. Mr. Hyper Aggressive felt the pain of being hyper aggressive. Excuse me, fellas. Pick up that map. You can buy all the maps, by the way, so it's not... Ooh, who is throwing spells at me? What the... What's it? Oh, it's the Death Knight. That was insane. I didn't know he could throw spells like that at me. That was crazy. But yeah, so I'm gonna go play that with him. I'm not here to do my normal run. Calm down. I'm trying to go get this spell real quick. Don't really need to talk to her, but I'm going to, just to be on the safe side, to get the jellyfish for free. Otherwise you have to buy the jellyfish and it's a giant pain in the butt. It's a waste of medallions for no reason. There we go. Is it this way I needed to go? Yep, I guess. I apparently was trying to go the wrong dang direction. Alright. Proud Knight's Rune. I think we should go get the Fire Monk's book. I can't remember. Actually, no. I think Flame Snap was in the Fire Monk's book. And we don't want Flame Snap again. Well, we'll still go get it just because. Like, we're here, we might as well. We do know where one of our big fire spells can be. Oh. That's all I wanted. That was another 2k runes just to take down that wolf, man. Alright, just in case. Because I want to go the fast way and not the long way. Well, we said we're going to go get the book, so we might as well just go get the book. Let's do that. It's an easy book to get, and then we just run straight across. It's fine. I should really go re-look at this mod and find out if they add any other like stipulations. Like some of these mods are like certain enemies that normally drop gear won't drop gear anymore and yada yada yada. So I don't know if that's the same stipulation here. There we go. Then we're going to come right over here. We're going to stick to this side. I'm not really here to do much of anything, but I just want to make sure that we get to where we need to go. And over this way, there will be a little fort with some fire monks in it. And I am considering farming those guys for their gear, because their gear is not half bad, honestly. It is a good set of gear to have early on. I wish it gave us more stuff, but it looks kind of dope. There we go. Ah! Don't get stuck. There we go. And then we just run to east. Northeast, essentially. And we'll eventually get to where we need to be. Oh my gatos. We're going to be starting nice and pretty, man. Should be over here. Should be the entrance that I'm looking for. Yep, here we go. Because there's the Grace. And since I'm not doing an actual run, I'm going to just be heading for what I'm trying to get to. Now, I will say Reborn does not add any new weapons that I've noticed or armor sets. You do get to start with a random assortment of armor. You get to pick your own starting weapon, spell, all that fun stuff. So, that being said, We're also going to come up here and get Flame Cleanse Me, because that is a really good faith spell for later as well. Flame Cleanse Me. Fire Spurn Me. It's just an emote. But, as I was rambling about, my brain went blank. What was I saying? The mod doesn't add any new weapons or any of that kind of stuff, but you get to start off like we got to start off looking like this dude, or you can start off with different types of armor and whatnot. You get to pick your starting weapons, your secondary weapon, your spells if you want to go that route. You get to pick all that stuff when you first create your character, which is fantastic. You start as level 1. It does make it somewhat easier and harder to level, depending on if you want to do some rune farming or not. But yeah, so there's some really good things to this. Not sorceries, incantations. So yeah, so Flame Snap and Sergio Flame. Sergio Flame is garbage. We want this right here. Boom. Okay, and now we're going to teleport all the way back here. We're going to go run over. There's a cave over this way. And then we're going to come do all these caves and those caves. And I want to try to complete as much as I can, because like I said, I don't have a whole lot of time tonight. Simply because I want to play with my nephew for a little bit. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so you can still use the monoliths to duplicate stuff. So if there is, for example, like with our Frost Mage, if we ever can take down Renala, I would want to duplicate her soul so I can get her staff and her spell, because both are really good. Okay, we're going to grab this. We can go ahead and sit down and put some more into mind. 15 vigor for now is actually going to be pretty good, so we don't really need to worry about it. No, I don't want to go to round table hold, lady. Okay, make her go away. And then we want to go level up. And get some more bigger. We're going to need a ton of mind for this build, to be honest. Oh, we forgot to add our healing spell. That's going to be crucial. Hold up. So what this heal does is for 2 minutes, we gain health per second. And if I remember correctly, the heal is based on how much FP we have. I could be wrong. I just know that it's a super amazing heal early. Alright. So before we end up in the poison, all right, here's a good spot. Pop the heal. Oh, he was just far enough. So now, if we take poison damage, then, and there's some boluses in case we need it. Bunch of poison darts. The heal will actually keep us up. Now, this next part, because it's a fight, not so much. I'm waiting for my FP to regen. And then I'm going to pop the heal one more time. Then we'll go in. There we go. As you can see, with that heal, I'm actually gaining health slightly faster than the poison does damage to me, which is phenomenal. You usually don't have that strong of a heal this early on in the game. But our heal came off because we teleported, so we're just going to run down here. Sit at the grace, level up again. It sounds like the thunder's doing good. Alright. So now we're going to go take on the next guy that will give us a medallion. We need, I think it's like 18 or 20. Well, I'm going to go with 20. Then when we get the first 20, we'll go buy a mesmer spell. Because like I said, I know where a really good fire spell is. Really, really early on. Whoop. Run. Now these guys atypically don't like fire attacks, but I think they changed it to where they're a little bit more magically immune. Obviously not completely because I'm still doing damage. No, 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 no. Jeez, I hate when I get stun locked like that. Now, if I was doing a holy build instead of fire, I would highly recommend getting Elden Stars. It does not work indoors, so do not use it for indoor boss fights. Ow, 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 ow. There we go. But it is a super strong outdoor spell, especially if the bosses are like dragons or anybody that's got, you know, super long body, whatever. Then I highly recommend going with doing Elden Stars. If it is an indoor fight, I believe Miquella's Light would be your better bet. So if you know, do some pretty decent damage outside. There we go. Ow! And you're down. Yeah, we'll just go this way. We'll go take on the bear first. I don't like taking on the bear, but it's still good. Now the question is what is that symbol? Is that my heal? Can I highlight that and it tell me what it does? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that symbol. I don't know what it means. Okay. There's usually a turtleneck in that chest. Okay. Da, 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 da. Bunch of kukris, glowstone. Here we go. Y'all know the drill, though. Buff up. Oh, somebody in here has runes. I heard it. Well, I should have killed the one with the runes. It's a stupid charge attack, man. Oh, I jumped into that one. There it is. And what sucks is the bear barely gives you runes, and it doesn't give you a medallion. But still gotta do it, man. Okay. I think I got time for one more cave before I'm going to get off and play with my nephew for a bit, guys. Apologize that this one's a little short, but it's not often that I get to play video games with them, so... you know, yeah. It's just not often that I get to play with them. So we're going to complete this next dungeon, which will actually give us stuff to try and level up, if anything, our seal. Because we're going to get a bunch of these 1 through 3s. I believe our weapon is a somber weapon, so... we should get at least one somber stone in here. Alright, done deal. Okay, got both of you. And then from here, want to make sure I take that guy out. There's one more down there that I want to take out before we have to get down there. Now, this scythe will actually gain a lot of power when we start working on building faith. But right now, I want to get it to where I can cast this spell a handful of times without having to worry about FP. So we'll probably get it up to about 30. And then we'll call it good from there. And then we'll get Vigor up to probably 20 or 30. Work on Faith to get it up about that high. But this is why I want to be able to get the item that we're going to need so we can go to Mog's Palace and do that. Because it is a really fast way for us to catch up to where our int build was, so that it doesn't feel like you guys are having to watch me do all of this all over again. Okay, somber. There we go, soldier's runes. Like, I'm not really needing all this. I should just be booking it straight for the boss room, but when I do need all this, that's when I'm going to be like, ugh, I'm going to have to go back through and grab all of it. So, just getting it now. We forgot to take out another bird boy from here. There we go. Do there. Give me some more somber ones. And of course, we could get to Somber 4 real easy. EG actually sells Infinite 1 and 2s, and then he sells 3 or 4 of the 3s and 4s now. So that's nice. Oy vey. Ugh, I was reaching for something to bite. I forgot it was this boss. There you go. Done deal. For the most part, I want this character to be a caster, but I also want us to have a weapon in case casting does not work that we're going to be able to consistently use. So, alright. We have one cave there, and then we have Castle Morn. The reason why I was saving this one here is because I'm actually going to run back up and over here, talk to her, run down, then come back up here to grab that particular cave. But we'll do that in the next one, guys. Like I said, I'm really sorry that this one's going to be a short one. But in all fairness, we've been streaming for almost an hour and only 5 people have clicked on the video, so I don't feel overly bad about dipping from there. So I tell you what, we've got 3 minutes, well, 2 minutes till it's exactly an hour. So I'm going to go run over here and we'll go get the letter so that next time we don't have to worry about it. Run. Oh, we are going to take out this doggy, though. Oh, snap. Not good. Not good. Not good. There we go. Jeez, get off me. And there we are. So, from here... Oh, I'll show you since we're over here, guys. This dude right here sells every whetstone in the game. So, if you want heavy, keen, quality, magic, frost, fire, flame art, sacred, lightning, poison, blood, or occult, this dude sells it. And it can go on any weapon for the most part. There are a few exceptions, but for the most part, you can put it on any weapon. But I highly, highly, highly recommend if you were trying to do a status build. Ooh, we almost overjumped it. That was crazy. I've never done that before. I highly recommend getting the wet blades as soon as you can if you're doing a melee build. There we are. Okay. So this is actually... Yeah, we'll just end it here. It's fine. So yeah, this is where we'll end. I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you're not following the channel or subbed to me, please make sure you go ahead and follow and sub. It lets me know that you guys actually care about the content. I'm going to do my best to be more consistent. I know this month has been a little all over the place, but that's just because of my new job and trying to figure out scheduling with the family and all that fun stuff. So I do really appreciate everybody. I hope you guys have a good day. Be loved out there, guys. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out.